Through test after test, the hype for PvP's return to Tower Defense Simulator has never faded. But with the official release finally on the horizon, the home stretch of its development is nearly over. 5 whole years have passed since PvP was first introduced. The evolution this mode has gone through has finally culminated into its latest version and is about to make waves into the community. From this update, it has introduced many features that have been lacking in the gameplay of TDS for far too long, so it is time to address all of them today. A major factor that has been missing from TDS recently is its replayability. For each match of PvP, a new sense of strategy has been introduced that changes every round. For example, each player bans 2 towers from each other, prohibiting 4 towers overall from both loadouts. With this in mind, it forces you to rethink your tower selection on the spot. Unlike other updates that you complete and then leave behind, PvP keeps players coming back to rank up. More on that later. It is kind of like Rivals, where you can slip right into a few quick PvP matches against others to have a blast. This update is essentially doing the same thing by hooking players in to win. There also have been reveals of more maps being added into the roster. In the previous test they did for PvP, only 4 maps were available. However, with more variety being launched, this will also boost the replay value even further. Now, most people will eventually stick with the best maps as time goes on, but I honestly beg to differ. You see, the main reason why only a handful of maps are usually played is because they are simple to play on. A lot of the new maps that have been showcased all have basic designs that can easily be played. Except for this one. It looks kind of funky. One of the biggest changes PvP brings to Tower Defense Simulator is actual competition, something the game has seriously been missing. Let's be honest, Tower Defense Simulator is not a very competitive game in the slightest. You know those leaderboards you see around the lobby? Yeah, I kind of forgot they existed too. Besides that, there is barely anything in place that challenges other players directly. With the new ranked mode being implemented, it has opened a can of worms for better competition. That is why there needs to be a ranking system that players can build themselves upon. These ranks could range from the Bronze Cup all the way up to something wild like the Titanium Electric Disco Cup. When reaching each cup, you should gain rewards such as crates, gems, and more. Alongside the ranking system, there should also be special seasons every month that will reset your rank by the end. Based on how far you ranked up in that season, more rewards will be given to you for your efforts. If y'all have ever played PvZ Heroes before, that game is a great representation on how to make a ranking system with seasons. By the way, if you are still playing PvZ Heroes in 2025, you are an undisputed GOAT. Overall, the community has responded pretty positively to PvP coming soon, and honestly, it's well deserved. PvP might just be what TDS needs most to attract tons of players. We are currently unsure if PvP is going to release next Wednesday or sometime later in the future. Either way, I am really pumped to see this mode fully ironed out when it drops. Y'all better watch out. I will be ready for whoever is wanting smoke with the King Reaper. Also, my biggest video yet has been in production. And let me just say, there are going to be major collabs from your favorite TDS content creators. Do me a favor, subscribe right now with post notifications so you do not miss when it premieres. I know this video has been taking a while to create, but I want it to be as enjoyable as possible for y'all, so please be patient with me. Thank you for watching, and as always, stay strong, Violent Reapers.
Killer fish from San Diego, San Diego, San Diego. Killer